who cares?
I got to turn off King of the Hill, but I was at the bar this weekend, and Luke was wearing a fucking tank top, and it was making me so mad.
I was trying to figure out what exactly... I liked that text, but I couldn't figure out what exactly you meant.
I walked up behind him while he was like at the bar ordering a drink, and I like.
Why don't I say what you texted me first?
Okay, go ahead. Because I don't even know what I texted you.
You texted me. Okay, you said. Okay, where is it? Okay, Yo, Luke was wearing a gay ass tank top, and I ripped off him at the bar, and he got sad. LOL. Did you rip his tank top off
Yeah.
at the bar?
Yeah. He was like ordering a drink too, and I came up behind him and just ripped that away
From the top?
Yeah. He got Hulk Hogan.
Jesus.
And then, I mean, I was really, really wasted. I barely remember it until Natalie told me. And then he turned around and was like, what the fuck? And he ripped my shirt too. And I was like, oh, fuck. But I didn't realize, I mean, it was the gayest tank top I've ever seen. And it had like the Beatles on it as like little cartoons. And apparently it was his most favorite tank top. And he was like, I didn't know he was at the bar trying to mac this like kind of goth girl neither. I just ripped his fucking shirt off of him.
Bro, like, what kind of man has a favorite tank?
So tight. So, like, he got like really mad. It was really funny. Because, like, have you ever done something to a friend and they get like genuinely like, not just like I'm mad at you when we live together or I'm mad about the
like it's
genuinely pissed off.
I'm sure I have plenty of times.
Dude, it was so funny. It was like the time I smashed that a jelly-filled donut on that kid's, I forgot whose windshield that I was friends with in high school. He just gets out of his car and he looks at me, and at the time, calling people sweet sarcastically was a thing. And he just looks at his car and goes, dude, you're sweet. He gets back in his car and leaves. Yeah, fucking old cream.
With no context, that's one of the funniest.
Yeah, because it would be like,
sweet.
Yeah, just like looking at someone like, what's up, dude, you're sweet. It was like, you're a fag. Mm-hmm. That was like the thing in goddamn 2009 or 8 or whatever at our high school.
I forgot about that slang. Yeah.
But, of course, I started it. I was being an ass and not letting him through. I was trying to stand in front of him so JD could pull his car around him. And he, like, just slowly idled his car into me. And I had a bag full of donuts. One of them was, like, jelly or cream. But one of them, it was, like, something filled because it made a mess.
Custard? Or does it look like you skied it on his...
Yeah, skeet. Mm-hmm. Dude, it was super tight.
That rules.
Fucking, guess what else? Guess who found out where Chris lives?
Oh, boy. I've got so many.
You want to know how easy it fucking was?
How'd you find out?
Well, the dumb son of a bitch has a picture on Instagram that shows a little too much of the house number. So I typed in the house number and from like the city he lives in, and it first thing that came up was his like house. I was like, "Oh, you dumb bitch!"
Oh, dude, I've got
so look at what the fuck that I've already bought it and sent it to him. It was like as soon as I found his address, I bought it and sent it to him.
Is it rubber little dick?
So I've been entertaining the idea of getting a fleshlight because, why not? I've gotten to the point where it's like, I don't even want to see women. I just want to come to get it out of the way and then stack my pizza box tower high on my counter.
And wash it with all your dishes.
So I was looking through their website and I was like, damn, they got pretty much everyone on here. And if I get a fleshlight, by the way, I'm going to probably get Kira Noir. St. Louis is home.
Nice. Yeah. Gotta get the hometown girl.
Hometown honey. But anyhow, as I'm flipping through it, there's like one of the products is called a packer. I guess you're supposed to put these little dicks in your pants to make it look.
Does it fit over your dick?
I don't think so. It's supposed to be like a gag gift, a paperweight, something for bachelorette or bachelor parties. They have a huge one, a medium one, and this tiny little Tina's. So I fucking bought it and sent it to him immediately.
Dude, how funny it would be if like the guy whose like wife wants to go sex toy to spice up the bedroom, and like he's like, well, I'm not getting anything bigger than me.
And he's got a Tina's. Mm-hmm. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, that. Oh man, I've got so many ideas. Like do me a favor, like Google Ally T-shirt.
Okay.
That's like that one I sent with like, if you're like gay, disabled, or black, you know, you can talk to me. Like, you're safe.
Yo, what was that politician that's I am black, I am disabled?
Fucking Cuomo the homo.
Oh yeah, he's Italian or something.
That fucking meatball.
Why would he have said that?
I'm black, I'm gay, I'm disabled. But like he
gay.
That's just a small snippet from a whole speech, like press conference thing he gave, where the rest, like he was saying it in a way beforehand to where it wasn't as exploitable with the stuff he said before that. Mm-hmm. But then he sort of attacked those ones on the end, and I was like, gotcha. And, yeah, I'm black, I'm gay, I'm disabled.
Oh man, here we go.
He's the one whose brother is on CNN, you know, and said that like some guy called him Fredo on Twitter. He's like, "Yo, that's like our N word." Oh yeah, it gets worse though. Than this shirt.
Something about a Juneteenth shirt is just funny.
It is like.
If like Chris were to wear a Juneteenth shirt, I would laugh so fucking hard.
And Google. Okay.
I'm on Ally T-shirts on Google. What do we got? Ally as fuck.
Oh,
wow, that's
AF,
gay.
Yeah. With let's see.
Oh, that's cute. With both the flags, you can show exactly who you're an ally to.
Blacks and gays.
Well, this one's blacks and gays, and then this one's just trans. You're only a trans ally.
Yeah. Like.
I'm liking that.
I'm liking that too. Like we could.
What? Wait. What is just the black and white stripes? The fuck is that?
I have no idea. There's so many.
Straight ally, so gay people can wear that shirt to let me know that they're not gonna, they're not gonna fucking objectify me and harass me.
Gay attack me.
Yeah, dude. Gay attackers, new punk band name. Mm-hmm. I'm looking this up. Is there a fucking straight ally? Are there shirts that are for gays to be?
Do funny ally T-shirt, because you got to get the ones with slogans and quips and stuff.
If there was one that was like written like jihadist and it's like allies, that'd be funny, man.
Oh, you know what? I want to get a shirt.
I have a lot of gay friends.
Put that. I want a shirt that says ally, and it just has a picture of Eisenhower and this military uniform. That would be tight. Sick.
That would be so tight. Yo, like allies, the allied forces.
Yeah,
that'd be baller. Mm-hmm. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? That's just a gay shirt. Google, you're wrong,
dude.
I like my tequila straight, but my friends go either way. That's gay.
These were all made by some like Chinese guy under the threat of violence in a screen printing factory over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that I like my whiskey straight. Bent. Oh fuck. I just wanted to get that Luke story out before I forgot.
Right on.
You want to go blast the dart?
Yeah, ripping heaters,
sinking heaters.
What a nightmare.
Oh, he's a nightmare. Fuck me up. So, dude, they're working at the casino doing this job install, and the guy who's like the director of the facilities of the so first off, we're doing a goddamn job. We're doing a bid, and the dude we're talking to they can him the day we're like starting the install job. So we're on our way, and they call us and tell us if we can wait a little bit because they got to fire this guy. They don't want us there as they're firing him. So we got to sit around and, twiddle my dick for a little bit. And then it was surreal. So then we get there. The new dude who's like taking over doesn't really know what's going on. He looks like David Cross from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
And he's got red hair, the worst comb over I've ever seen in my entire life. I made the mistake of being at all friendly, because the moment I was a little friendly or I acknowledged a joke of his, then he was just like looking for it. He's one of those dudes whereas I got him to laugh once. If I can keep making him laugh, I'll keep just badgering and saying things until... And I fucked up because sometimes when I really don't want to hear somebody, I'll be like horribly generically sarcastic with like not funny sarcasm. Like just, yeah, that's how I get around. Or some dumb, like just like some stupid, like I'm not even thinking of the answer. Everything he said, and my coworker, me and him are just looking at each other like, fuck this guy. And he would say something, and I was like, yep, that's why we love work. That's why we come in here every fucking day. And he's like, if you keep this sarcasm up, I'm going to have to put in like a job application. And then he was complaining about how much he hates his job. And he's like, after you guys are done with this install, I think I'm going to quit here. And, then he keeps talking about, first off, you don't talk about how much money you make unless it's like a public thing, kind of. Like if you're a celebrity or whatever, you're like, that's you're a rapper, that's your job, talk about money, whatever. This dude's like, yeah, I'm up here with like a floor director and I don't even get paid enough for a house or a car and I still live with my parents. And I'm like, dude, you need to not, I don't know, but I just met you, my dude. I don't need this.
It's a lot.
And then we have our lunch break where it's just us from our company and we're trying to, not be talked at for the next 30 minutes. He's like, all right, well, I'll go on a break and I'll come down and check on you guys. Maybe 10 minutes go by and he's, so what's going on? And he sits down at the table and just starts talking to us. And then one of our older engineers, an older generation guy is sitting there. And this dude, I think the guy's name is like Matt or whatever the fuck, on the floor guy. And he's like, all of a sudden just spilling the beans about his grievances with his dad and living with his dad and the older generation. And it's not like him and his dad. It's your father thing. It's the generation above me. And then he kept having to apologize for talking too much. It was like a spaz nightmare.
Oh, dear Lord. What that?
And the dude, one of my coworkers is a legitimate kind of nerd. And I hope you listen to this, you nerd, you Sonic loving nerd. Loves him some Sonic. He's going to be 23, and he wants his friends to throw him a Sonic-themed birthday.
Yeah, a touch of the tism for sure.
Maybe. Or it's a way for him to just plow clunge.
I mean, does he pull?
Yeah. I think when he got hired, he had a girlfriend, and now he's got a new girlfriend. Both of them pretty good looking.
It can't be the Sonic stuff, though. It's got to be despite the Sonic stuff.
I think it's the Sonic stuff.
Shit, I never even thought an angle like that. Here I am playing music and...
Fuck, all we needed to do was pretend we were good at video games. But, I can't fucking catch a break at work. I keep getting weird, like, because we're subcontractors, and then
You're subs.
We're subs. We're definite subs. So we come in, and
Dom contractors
come. We're subs. We're filthy pig subs. We're posse subs. Mm-hmm. Looking for a Dom daddy. But it was the most pathetic cry for help ever for a friend I've ever experienced in my entire life. It was... And then I'm there to work on an audio system. We're on the casino floor. All we hear these like whatever. And I'm trying to hear the ceiling speaker for some fucking Nickelback or whatever. This dude's over here trying to show me memes and laugh about stuff and talk to me. Or have you ever heard of that? I'm like, dude, my job is to hear something specific. You ain't helping me. And he's like, oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, sorry. and then you do it right again, and then we're on a phone call because the AV room's on a different floor, and then I'm trying to talk on the phone. This dude talking in my ear about some goddamn Zelda shit or whatever. And I made the mistake of saying, yeah, I had a Nintendo when I was a kid. You can't say that around gamers, bro.
Oh, fuck, dude, gamers, yeah.
Fucking retards. It's fucking insane,
Dude,
bro.
oh man, yeah, like you just like a throwaway line, trying to, not even trying to like float conversation, but just like because like it's also not gonna stop if you just stonewall them.
No, if you stole them, it doesn't matter. They're gonna be like, oh, you played fucking Call of Duty.
I've never heard of it.
No, I've never. No, I don't even know what a PC is.
No.
And oh, dude, it's so fucking terrible.
Yeah, you want ColecoVision?
Do you? So
I like how they just came up with the red little piece of cellophane that you can put over the screen so your stuff looks red now instead of green.
Hell yeah. Dude, I was just looking at this son of a bitch because he was bragging about he just bought a Sega Dreamcast for $500. I'm like, did you get swindled, my guy?
Like, can't you, like, I guess I mean, like,
if your life sucks this bad, you should have taken that $500 and gone and gotten a whore, like a prostitute, something real.
Well, also too, like you can't afford a car or a house,
but you can get a fucking dude. I didn't even think about that neither because everything he said to me just started washing off of me like water on a duck. I was just getting annoyed with it, motherfucking. And then his comb over, because we're walking, it would just start like drifting and getting less combed over. And it's just like,
what was this guy's job again?
Bitch boy of the casino bitch. I don't know. He literally was on call for us to come and unlock doors to get us into different rooms. Oh, I don't know what his job is, but he's just there to get me into the high roller table.
I think like a custodian who could do that for you.
Shit, I would rather they were way cooler. Walking by and like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Perfect. Brother. It's like a white dude in like a New York Yankees hat and Tim's. He's just chewing on a wood tip and sucking the wine taste out of it.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But listen, I don't drink no more, but I get that wine taste from my black mind.
That's still a white guy, mind you.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course.
He's got like an affliction custodial jumpsuit. It's got little
bedazzles on the back.
Little gems on it, yeah.
They're getting all fucking mad at him. Like, Curtis, every time your back touches the painted walls, your studs are scratching it up. Brother. Listen, Jack. If I'm going to come in here, I'm going to look good.
Oh, yes.
Curtis, also, you're going to have to stop the accent. Some of our other employees are complaining. What, because they don't like me being authentic?
They want me to be all like, oh, hey, how you doing? I like when white guys...
We didn't land on... what is it? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock?
When wiggers do white guy voice, too.
Oh, fuck.
It's so funny. It's like, you got it, didn't you? So, like...
Oh, well, yeah, of course he's got it.
Suppressing it, or... I just don't...
I don't know, man, because this is who I am, man.
I can see if you're like,
if you're from New York,
like
that's the only acceptable thing.
If you're the likeness of our podcasts, our podcast cover art, if you're White Boy Rick from Detroit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. If you have that street cred, this guy, probably not.
You ever seen the White Boy Rick movie?
No.
We gotta get that on Plex.
Okay.
I think it's 2017 or 2019 maybe, but like it's Matthew McConaughey plays his father. And it's like about a kid who it's a true story, like grows up in the hood in Detroit, and he's like he basically becomes like major cocaine mover when he's 17, and they just hired like some random wigger from Baltimore to play.
Really,
him.
They didn't even get like an actor.
No, like this is who this dude authentically is. He's just a white boy Rick type. He's like he talks like
nice
all black it's so fucking funny because like. apparently this dude like didn't even know who Matthew McConaughey was when he signed on to do the movie.
That's so funny.
White Boy Rick's fascinating, man. Like we gotta get that movie because I want to watch that again. And of course, like, that's the I think the documentary about him I watched is where I originally saw the picture that our art is like slightly altered on of him and just some like random like hood black dudes, like this little skinny white dude and like
dude,
it's
this
so
I
funny.
hate this new rig. It takes me a year and a half to heat up.
Yeah, it's for real. No, that picture has such vibes like the Idiocracy, like when the generals with the pimps, you know.
Yeah, dude. I turned Buddha onto Pimps Up, Hose Down, and he'd never seen it, but he'd seen the Chappelle Show skit, and it made it funnier for him as it made it for me. But we were watching it, and it was just like, I think I asked him, I'm like, Buddha, do you know any pimp knowledge from the the barbershop? And he rhymed off like 3 or 4 like old pimp sayings. It was sick. What was it like? You know my pimp juice is on the loose. All that hoe need to do is be the motherfucking caboose. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh man, that rules.
Dude, it's so tight. I think I want to get since Buddha has invited me to the cookout.
Yeah, this is like,
I think I need to get like an Indian friend or something to get invited to Ramadan or something. I want to become more cultural.
I don't know about an Indian for Ramadan. There's not. I mean, there are.
What's Ramadan?
Ramadan's it's a Muslim holiday. Now there are.
Are Indians not Muslims?
I think a smaller portion of them are, but Indians tend to hate Muslims because they're Hindu.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like but Pakistanis, they're basically Indian but also Muslim.
Weird.
That's why they're always at war and at each other's throats and doing those border dances at each other.
That's it. Dude, it's so crazy how and maybe it's just me not taking an initiative to know things at all. It's like,
no one thinks it's overrated. I know a lot of things, and like the only time they ever come up or do any good is here.
I know things, and it only matters to make fun of them here on a podcast.
Yeah, what does Ecclesiastes say about wisdom? Wisdom just leads. More wisdom just leads to, more fucking.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Stoner ingenuity, bro. I don't get it. It's called a terp slurp. It's a bucket with 3 little glass balls that create. I don't get it, dude. I've never fucking gotten it. I don't care.
They trap the shit in there so it doesn't nothing and leaks out. Maybe.
I'm not sure, dude. It's crazy to me how like stoners make these apparatuses to get high.
Yeah, it's like. I don't know, to me that thing just seems like, it seems like I don't know, the weed stuff's getting out of hand.
It is, dude. It's fucking crazy. So, Colin is in town and he wanted to get a rig. We go to the store, we get a cheap rig, but here's what happened. Let me play it out for you. The smoke shop down the street is it's weird. It's bizarre. I've never been in a smoke shop like this. It was so crowded and poor, like it wasn't very well lit. I never feel like I was like able to see what I was gonna like the glass that you're buying. And like most smoke shops that you've ever been in are kind of open and have like this was like a maze. I was fucking lost looking through the like glass aisles of like shit, and it was so crazy. Then they have a little dog, like a little tiny lap dog, like a whatever, and it's so funny, like, how there are people of, like, other cultures, other races that are terrified of dogs. Black people are afraid of dogs. Yeah. Indian people afraid of dogs, all that. This little kid, and it's a little boy who's just got the curiosity to see a little, dog, but still innately learned that he's afraid of dogs. So he's, like, kind of, like, inching towards the dog.
And the dog gets sketched out.
Dogs get sketched out if you go into, like, cautious mode.
If you're acting like
you're gonna pounce
scared,
on
it's
it,
like they think you got a reason to be scared.
right? And this kid's just like kind of like getting up because he wants to pet it, and then it's just, and then
cycle continues.
The owner was like, Chauncey, get back in behind Chauncey. I don't know why I went there, dude. And he told the dog, and the dog was well trained. He heard his name and went right behind the counter that he told him to. And then the little kid's mom goes, Clayton, I told you don't get near Cujo like that. You're gonna get eaten up and shit. Don't you know anything? And it was like, this is hilarious. Like, the mom started laughing at his ass, looked at me, and when she said Cujo, I started laughing my ass off because it was like, is that what all dogs are?
Yeah.
Just beasts.
For real.
Fucking monstrous beasts.
Just fucking malignant, all. It's so funny too. Is like that, like, I don't know, like Cujo. That's such a great reference.
And so all this commotion's happening. We wanted to get this piece. This is how fucking retarded stoned these guys must be. The dude comes over and gets this pipe. It's a little bong, so it had a bowl. And then I go, we're gonna need a banger and a cap and things to dab with. And they sell these kits to do so. So the dude gets me a bong and a kit, takes me the to cash out, and forgets entirely what he got me, and didn't realize that I was paying for two things. So he only rang me out for the bong. And then the dude with Colin was noticing that, me and him both noticed, and kind of glanced at each other, realized it, and I was not let's run. I was like, I'm just gonna wait to see if Colin just grabs it. It's like, all right, see you later, have a good day. And it's pieces. And I mean, the things are $50, $45 or whatever for this the dudes are. It was so tight. It was such a fucking hodgepodge fucking store up there.
So funny, like
they're just feeding little black kids to the dogs. Goddamn, not paying attention to inventory. I don't know what's going on. You know what they have? CBD rhino pills, those gas station dick pills.
What? Why?
Why not, dude?
Because you put what? Because something else you can put CBD.
Yeah,
in.
They have CBD everything. They have CBD Coca-Cola, CBD fucking ass lube. They have CBD lube. They have fucking CBD eye drops. They got CBD CDs for your CB radio.
Legalizing weed was a mistake.
That's the worst thing America's ever done.
They were right. Reefer Madness was right.
It just makes me crazy. It makes me want to take off my clothes and listen to jazz.
Yeah, and then and assault white women.
Sweat maniacally. Mm-hmm. Grab at pointy titties. Faster. And you're just poking at her titties.
Scrabbling.
Yeah, those fucking stalactite tits. They're just fucking pointy sons of bitches. If we lived in the day where it was hey, Frank, I got a new girlfriend. Yeah? How pointy are her tits?
How big a cone does she
How
wear?
big of a cone she got? How high up was her pants? You know how they wear their garments way the fuck up where their ribs would be? So to me, when I always thought where your pants start is where your ass starts. So it's bitches in the 50s got the biggest asses. the queens and shit got huge asses.
God.
The Queen of England with that big
hoop
dress.
skirts
Yeah.
that go hump
Big,
up.
yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Big, fucking elegant gowns that, poof over. That bitch can't even sit on that thing.
Dude, I mean, like hoop skirts, dude. How would you even sit in those? I don't think you would.
I don't know. I have to look at a picture. I got to look at a picture of a hoop skirt.
Comfort was secondary for
Fuck's
sure.
a hoop skirt?
Let's think antebellum South.
Hell yeah. You can't sit in that. You have to sit.
There's hoops inside the dress
hoop
that make
skirt
it big.
sitting down. Dude, this don't look real. This don't. I think you plop it over to the side and just you kind of lift up the hoops a little bit or something. I don't fucking get it. I don't know. I'm not a bitch. I don't have to wear bitch pants.
You have the corset on too.
Hell yeah, suck in those,
Squeezing them guts.
squeeze your ribs and shoot your tits out to your neck.
Hell yeah, them smelly ass greasy tits. Dude, sex had to be so much even worse back in the day.
You got a girl who's got like under tit BO as bad as my arms. Like you go into motorboater and it just smells like fucking gasoline and ass.
Athlete's tit.
Oh, it was like a rash and her skin's like, fuck. I don't know how to describe this. You know when like you get a burn or you get your scab. You got a bad scab and you go into the shower and then that scab turns like that pasty goo.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what's building up under my broad shit.
You need to get you a bitch with a bacterial infection.
Oh, fuck yeah. So Frank, I pulled the trigger. I lied earlier when I said I was entertaining the fleshlight idea. I pulled the trigger. I bought one.
Just waiting to see how I reacted.
Yeah, you received it well enough. Thought you were gonna call me out.
No, of course not. I'm sex positive.
Problem is, all right, I'm a big liar. I had one before, and I didn't get the care kit, and I didn't realize you gotta when you clean it. I knew how to clean it, but I didn't know you gotta cover it in baby powder, like in Morton Joe and fucking Mad Max. You gotta have a little white albino boy blow dust onto my fucking sleeve.
It's like the shit that it's the shit that microbreweries use to clean out the fucking tubes and.
They have just like a little sickly albino boy blowing dust on my fleshlight to clean it for me.
No, I know you did because I remember one time I saw it in your shower when I was. I think even like I was in there shaving or something because we were getting ready for Steven's wedding. And you came in, it's like I saw you see it and then look at me, and I just look at you. I don't say anything. I don't acknowledge it. So I guess you were like, oh, cool. You didn't see it. Maybe you won't see it. It was the time. In the front left corner of the shower. There's a big black metal tube with a giant pussy on top. It's like, hey man, you do you, but you're gonna get the clap from leaving that thing in there.
Woo! I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Oh,
maybe you didn't see it, but it felt like you did.
I didn't know that you.
So it felt like you were waiting for me to just crush you with it.
I figured if you saw it, you just crushed me with it.
I figured it'd be worse if I just said nothing.
It's so much worse, dude. It's so much worse, dude.
Bust your balls out with it. At least you're getting
no,
out.
Dude. When was Steven's wedding?
November. I can't say for sure.
How many months has it been that you've known? And I had no idea. Like 6 months.
Yeah, at least. I never saw it again, so. That's the only time I ever saw
fucking
it.
that tube again. That's so fucking funny. I wonder if anyone. Because I would put it in the dryer or in the shower to dry out. I would wash it because you can't put it in the.
Tossing it into the.
Oh yeah, just flinging it in there all wet. Because you can't put it in the dishwasher; it will melt. So I would wash it by hand and then put it in the shower so it would drip and I wouldn't feel so gross.
It's gotta be a fucking nightmare. Right?
Well, I thought it would
by hand.
Well, yeah, dude. That's why.
And your post-nut clarity.
So that's what. So they have the normal fleshlights where it's like, what am I gonna come deep into this fucking tube and then I gotta scoop it out? But they come out this new fleshlight that it's shorter and it's open ended, so you could just bust all the way through it and not have to clean up all your cum. You can just clean the lube off.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I went on there and they have a new, what's her name? Mia Kahlo, the blonde girl with the huge ass. She's got a new one.
Mia, what is it?
Not Khalifa, but
it's not Khalifa.
Mia Malkova.
Malkova. Yep.
So I went ahead and
Shout out
treated
Mia
myself.
Malkova. Come on the podcast.
Come on my podcast.
Yeah, come on my podcast, dude. She'd do it.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you.
I'd come on my podcast if she came on my podcast.
Dude, yeah, for real.
Even if she just lied and pretended she was coming on my podcast,
Yeah.
that'd be enough for me.
Right. Like,
She's a good actress.
oh, the best.
She sells it every time.
Yeah, I think I don't. She's really having a good time.
Except, dude, dead rights. We're gonna get to some. Maybe the only thing I'm genuinely gonna talk about, like, wholeheartedly on this podcast, without even joking.
Utterly, sincerely.
Porn stars that are getting fake tits that shouldn't, and it's kind of killing me.
Jules
Mia
Blue.
Malkova, Jules Blue. I love. Well, I can deal with her fake titties; those are fine. Hers remind me enough of that of my old boss's wife. Her fake titties. Those like almost
That makes
2000s
sense.
Playboys.
Yeah, the throwback fake.
Yeah, so I just like pretended, it was like that one time I fucked her in Frank's car. That one time.
There's sentimental value attached to. Yeah, there's sentimental value attached to that sort of thing. I get it. But
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
I pull off thinking about the fucking front seat of your car, dude.
Nice.
It was gross.
It's if it's the perfect car for it. I love how I didn't find out about that till like forever after too. Like, it smells like fucking ass in here.
Well, I pulled my pants and underwear all the way down, so my asshole's just streaking up your seat.
I had leather. Like, no, I mean, I wasn't upset or anything.
But
it
no,
was just,
back to the porn star titties.
Sure.
Mia Malkova she was hot as fuck, and she got big fake titties now. Look at them; they're not tight.
It's a shame.
Kira Noir. I almost want to retract my shout out.
She got him?
Because, well, I thought she was so hot, perfect. Like, if
Yeah.
you're like completely naturally beautiful, no matter if you got flat titties, big titties, whatever, and she got now these big old bimbo titties.
What is it with the?
Because
I thought that shit
it's
was out of
honestly
fashion,
it's honestly it's
gets
a
in their
war
ear.
crime. It's
Yeah.
it's something that should be treated with perhaps a shooting squad, not of the porn star, because I still want to watch her fill her butt, but the doctor who's being the asshole ruining the
Right.
porn star.
Listen, like all our A and B cup queens out there, you're fine just the way you
Wonderful. Now listen. Michael Jackson died of all the drugs he was taking. We didn't get mad at Michael Jackson for the drugs. We got mad at the doctor. We killed that African doctor he had.
Yeah, you're just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. We love you.
Yes, we would sleep over with you and watch movies, and
Even if you got your big fake titties and dyed your skin
we would
white.
lie for you.
Yeah, we would ignore you dangling your children out the window.
Oh
And
yeah, I mean that's
you know
the
what?
fifth worst thing.
It's not even on the worst list.
No,
It's not
no.
even close.
It's all relative.
I think what's on the worst list for Michael Jackson
Besides,
is
all the
doing that
molested
fucking
allegations.
there's some stupid fucking commercial he's in. I think it's a Coca-Cola commercial. Pepsi.
I think that's during the black
That's
and
it.
white era, I believe. And
There's some
that's the one where he caught his pyrotechnics caught his hair on fire during filming of it. Yeah. And he also is the black and white era, and he molested the kid from the black and white video.
Was the kid black or white?
White.
Of course. Did he? I don't think Michael Jackson touched a black kid.
No, of course not.
Do you think a black parent would let their motherfucking kids stay with that dude? Now
I mean,
this.
no, like
could
here's the deal,
be.
like
All right,
here's
listen
the-
here,
here's the
Leroy.
thing.
You're gonna go in there and deal with this weird motherfucker, and we gonna slide on him.
yeah. Like, here's the thing. I just don't, I think he just. It's hard to say because I don't think he wasn't really after black kids. He had,
Well, he was after that white game. Look at himself.
yeah,
Look at his sisters. Didn't his sisters go white too?
He only had one sister, Janet.
Latoya.
Latoya.
Toya Jackson.
Fucking.
I think Latoya.
You might be right. Yeah. But what was she in a band or did she make music?
No, she just went to the same doctor as Michael's plastic surgeon. Did you notice that, like, Janet, Latoya, and Michael Jackson all got the exact same surgeries?
I believe it because like I was never one to find Janet Jackson attractive just because of how much she looked like Michael.
But I jerked off to that still from the Super Bowl so much.
It was a little before my jerking off time by about like.
Well, you didn't
5
start.
years.
When did you start smashing your wiener into the toilet?
7th grade.
See, that's fucking. You're a late bloomer. You
Yeah.
got to start mashing the head of your
that was
dick
like
in your toilet.
2001.
Well, what did you do when you shat? When you pooped and you didn't have a phone?
I thought about how God was gonna kill me at any second.
Think about God and I'm mashing your dick into the toilet.
Bro, masturbation wasn't even on my radar yet. I was still worried about like
That's so funny.
end times that I didn't even.
That's so
I didn't even
you
have
were
time
so
to think
afraid
about.
of God. You didn't
I was
even. You didn't put
petrified.
your dick like when you were a kid in the bathroom. You didn't put your dick on the bathroom counter and like karate chop it jokingly, like pretend to karate chop it. Like yeah,
No,
like,
of course not.
You didn't play with your penis
like
as an action figure.
I mean,
That was like everyone had
As
a
an
guy.
action figure.
Everyone had a guy. Everyone had a buddy. Everyone had your first one's your penis. And then you get an action figure because your parents don't want you to keep playing with your penis in public on the playground. Like, here, play with this Batman. I was like, all right, cool.
I think you're saying a lot more about you than you are the
No, dude,
the,
this is how
the human experience.
This is how the entire human experience is. I had a puberty book that told me this exact thing. Chapter 2.
I had books about dinosaurs where like there was shit redacted, like there was a CIA document, like just black marker over whole paragraphs in the dinosaur book.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? The times in like when there was a Pangea or something?
The timelines, I would imagine. Yeah. Like
Did they like etch in little pictures like Moses saving them?
no, like
Did they cross out the asteroids?
my thing was a little bit before the time where they really started joining together the lore of dinosaurs and the Bible,
Moses?
like because that happened a little bit after my time. Like
I don't know.
mine was just before like the whole creation museum where they had to start like thinking up like canon to make the dinosaurs fit like this.
Well, I feel like there's still different like people at different churches that like dinosaurs has always been a thing.
Yeah, like it's like basically. I mean, like the thing is, like I don't know. This was like just independently my own books that I checked out of the school library, and like there were no like lessons about dinosaurs.
What the fuck books do they have in that library?
They had all the Left Behind series.
Of course.
Yeah, they had like just your normal Christian bullshit. Speaking of that, I'm on a Christian dating app now.
Really?
Yep,
Which one?
Upside, I think it's called.
So you're going Christian, huh?
Yeah, I'm having my revival.
Dude, you know
I
what?
found my own way back to it.
That would be pretty cool. Say you met abroad, you got in the church band, you start playing guitar in the church band.
Honestly, I just need like women who are used to my brand of weirdness and because I'm still like just stunted from my, especially when it comes to relationships. I mean, before I went to Parkway, like boys and girls didn't even sit together like at my old school at lunch.
Yeah, dude, I actually see you wince at women.
I mean, they're disgusting.
Yeah, I see. Like it's like when you're reaching for a dog's food, your nose curls up and you start showing your teeth.
They're opening a can of cat food. But I mean, like, look, I've when I always said the poly people would make me want to go Christian again. I'm kind of my own type of Christian again. I'm not a literal interpretation of the Bible, but like I've found that the Bible has like always been such a part of me that like I don't know.
Would you go to a congregation?
Probably not. Like
Sure.
I'm not about the organized stuff really. Like, but
I can
like,
get down
but,
on
like,
this.
But Jesus was all about like you don't have to go to church to pray anymore. Like all that shit's gay. You don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, he
So,
wasn't about the establishment.
I've been reading my.
That's
family
why the
Bible
Jews
and
that were
shit.
running the church back then got mad at him.
Exactly why they just whined until the Romans killed them. Yeah, they just bellyached.
They bellyached. So I bet
Pilate.
Pontius Pilate did. Like Jesus wasn't even a blip on his radar. It's like, all right, if you sons of bitches will shut up.
He was so like just like uninterested in the whole thing, and like
He had a
to the point
whole-
where he gave him a fuck you deal, like, oh yeah, like okay, so you can set either Jesus free or Barabbas, the rapist murderer, free, and they were like, kill Jesus, let Barabbas free.
Kill Jesus.
And Pontius Pilate was like, I've washed my hands of this thing, and it's all on you.
Yeah, it's on you. I'm going to the whorehouse back in Rome. I'm getting out of here.
Then
Nazareth.
Then he ran into the buzzsaw that is Caligula, and Pontius Pilate got it executed eventually.
Nice. Really? Mm-hmm. Caligula? Dracula?
Caligula executed.
Isn't
Pontius
Caligula
Pilate.
Dracula?
I don't think so. I think it's Vlad the Impaler. Is supposed to be like
That's
Caligula, though, is kind of lit all on his own. You know,
Yeah.
he was like a sick, like everybody loved him for like 7 months, and then he got something called brain fever and was in like a coma for a little while, and when he woke up, he was like just nuts. He's like fucking all of his sisters to try to make an heir, and then he was just nearly bankrupted the empire, building statues of himself everywhere.
That's what I do, bro.
Like, dude,
Fuck it.
Like, I mean, you know, he like no, he's watch the
I
his
build
season on the
statues of
Roman Empire
myself.
thing on Netflix. It's
I
pretty
build
interesting.
statues of myself with like a huge dick. Like not like such a big dick. They'd be like, no way. But one where they'd be like, oh my god, his dick was that big.
Yeah,
like a convincingly thick, a thick little.
Which would
hog.
have to be just like not much compared to any of the other statues of like.
Dude, you see that there was some. I am 100% convinced that Vice is some kind of bullshit fag producing like they're trying to brainwash people. I swear to God. I read an article that was like, here's why ancient Greek statue tiny penises are coming back into style. And it was the most bullshit art. Well, it was something like that. It's like, here's why Greek penises are getting fashionable again, or something.
In what sense?
And like
statue
having
making,
a small
or
dick
just
that it's
having
fine.
Dude, that sounds like a major cope.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And then I was like, who's this written by, a woman or a man? A man. What's his name? Is it going to be something like Darnell Green? No.
It's Damocles, Mephistocles, or he's some Greek asshole.
Like Robert Martinez or something.
Oh, he's like one of those like those white Hispanics. Yeah, nice. Mm-hmm. You know, like you look. I mean, as much as I would love for those
little dicks to be
back in
fashionable,
style, like, you know, get real. Like,
yeah,
you know,
like no.
This is a big dick man's world.
Like I was reading some other. It is a big dick man's world. I was reading other Vice articles where it was something like, here's why you should white shame some of your friends. Some of your friends. Then a follow-up article or another one, it was like, here's how to like apologize to like your colored friends without being a white dick.
Friends.
It was something weird. It was like, here's how to apologize, or here's how to own your white guilt to your POC friends.
Bro, like, yeah, that's a psyop for sure. What happened to them?
Dude,
they used to just do fun shit like do acid and go to the Westminster Dog Show. And
No, now it's stupid as fuck. Here's what we got to do. We got to get in touch with hoteps who are all about that, like putting estrogen in the weed, like the guy at your late night job, and get him hip on what they're doing to the white man also. So we can finally teen them up.
I don't know if they're so concerned. We have to like.
Well, we don't got to get them on the concern that it's happening to the white man. What we got to get them on the concern is that they're getting everyone. So we're on the same team, really, you and me.
I get what you're saying, but I think we need a different approach. We need to like come at it as if
pull up. Hey, bud.
What's
I just got my new Cadillac.
How's it? Care for a menthol? You know, maybe that's the menthol issue could be the issue that, like, you know, brings on the full reverse helter skelter, like the black man and white man finally team up. Like, dude, if Marlboro menthol smokers and Newport smokers like joined forces to take down the U.S. government,
They
Everybody's
go down.
gonna be smoking cigarettes
Well,
at the end of the day.
That was the thing. Buddha always laughs when I ask for a cigarette. He's like, I love giving white people Newports.
Dude, I should be so lucky. I'm smoking these
Maverick Menthol 100s.
Well, less than Mavericks because I'm kind of
Frank, you only smoke Mavericks.
Look, I aspire to be smoking Mavericks again, but sometimes you got to get back on your feet. You might get killed by your brother, so you got to move in with a friend, and
Hypothetically,
of course, this is just the story of some black guy at work.
Fuck yeah, dude. So, fucking Colin wanted to be on the podcast, and I just was like, no. First off, you'll get your feelings hurt. Second off. You're not funny enough.
No.
Dude.
Unless
it was to a point.
You're never gonna want it. You're not gonna want it released if
It was to a point. I started thinking is he the fag, or have we just kind of rotted our brains so hard talking just to each other and Chris the way that we talk?
Well, look, he is a fag, yeah, but we're also fags, but we're self-aware.
That's the key.
Look, it's all different, different umbrellas and branches of fagdom.
I can't wait for if he hears this and he's going to test me. You think I'm a fag?
This is why you couldn't be on the podcast.
Dude. So, Kyle and I got gym memberships up at the gym's called The Edge. So, of course, we're edging all day. Edge Town, baby. Edge City. We go, but never come.
That's
so,
good.
We're in there and we're working out. I completely forgot gym etiquette. Not to stare. Not just at, the bitches doing their workouts, but, at anyone. I forgot how to only, I forgot to, how to, not 1,000-yard stare because it's not that hard, 100-foot stare to where you can just kind of see past anyone, right? Yeah.
You also have to be on a head turn to look at something else and then catch the glimpse on the way.
Yeah. Dude, that head turn with the glimpse of where you're completely judging and analyzing everything they're doing.
Sure, but your head's moving even though your eyes are locked on the booty. And then your eyes just catch up with the rest of your face.
The problem was, dude, all right, so we were just on a bench, we were doing bench press, and when you would sit up, there was a girl doing where she's kneeled and her ass is just in your face doing rows. So it's as soon as you're done with the set, you get up and look directly into her butthole.
I think you're overthinking it. That's fine. That's her game.
Well, yeah.
You just can't be
No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. If they look at me and be like, oh, "How dare he?" I was like, "Bitch, put on sweatpants then." Yeah. Wear some fucking MC Hammers up in this bitch. Yeah, you don't want me to stare at your butthole.
You think I'm tough on you? Wait till Allah gets to you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to zone in on my fucking what is it, Sigma Zeta male, where I transcend bitches.
Mm-hmm. I think that's Sigma. Yeah.
I'll turn into a Sigma male Thursday when my new fleshlight gets here, and I don't need to see any more bitches.
Reddit's MGTOW community, men going their own way.
Really?
Yeah.
Going there, what is it? It's just me and my hand?
It's basically
or just me and whatever I can rub out on.
It's you're no longer letting the trappings of women or hormones slow you down in life from achieving your true guidom. And, yeah.
No bitch will sidetrack me or slow me down. Or is it kind of like an incel community?
It's
of peaceful incels.
Look, I wouldn't know if I'd call them maybe a little more peaceful than incels, but it's kind of graduation from inceldom to. It's a more it's positive isn't the right word, but it's a more positive take on not getting any pussy ever than it's where you just incel, because incels haven't given up.
Right.
I think, but
Volcel, I still think is I think this is Super Saiyan Volcel.
Yeah,
To where it's like,
I mean, like, so
it's not even like a voluntarily, like, I'm voluntarily avoiding sex. It's just, I got into rock climbing, and now I like to polish geodes.
The thing is, the MGTOW guy, like, Volcel is still more pure because MGTOW guys are still mad.
Oh.
Yeah, like
they're not just they haven't achieved nirvana through no pussy.
The most clear, pure is like Volcel or Gym Cell. It's where you're just working on your gains instead of dealing with women.
That's what I want to become.
Yeah,
That's honestly what I want to become.
Yeah, dude, Gym
Cell. Because Gym Cell, you're still kind of like getting off.
Oh yeah,
you're getting off to yourself.
Exactly, and like it's all about it's about measurable personal growth, like as opposed to like MGTOW is a little more like I mean like I only know about these guys vaguely through I don't know, just like I just been through the subreddits at night, but like
So if I go gain cell or gym cell, can I like gym cell with another dude and be like, oh bro, you're ripped, and I'm like, oh, you're ripped too, and we just like. Fucking. Yeah, that's us fucking and jerking off each other's personality. Oh, bro, you want me to oil up your back?
I would say,
hey, dude, you need some chalk.
I would say Gym Cell. It is encouraged, or at least even like preferred, or downright like necessary that you also have your male camaraderie.
Hell yeah, dude! Nothing's better. Nothing's better than
incels and MGTOW guys don't even seem to have like male friends.
Because they're mad at like dudes that are getting pussy.
Yeah.
Or doing. Nah, dude. I'm a gain cell, bro. I'm a gym cell, bro. Now,
honestly, like
I'm all about telling some dude that your back is huge.
Yeah.
Let me take a bite out of that bicep.
Oh yeah, like see, like what would women do if we all turned gay tomorrow? They wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
Dude, that'd be so tight.
Dude, if I don't you wish sometimes that you could?
Nah, I wish I was completely. No, I wish I can sincerely be a gym cell to where I'm literally just coming in the mirror, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you remember that interview where he's like, "I go to the gym, if I pump, it feels like I'm coming. I feel like I'm coming all the time, all day. I'm coming." Dude, that's what I want. I want to lift. I want to lift something heavy until I'm just calming and calming. Dude, that sounds so tight. I don't want to fuck with another man's like action. I don't want to like actually have sex with another man. I just want some dude to stroke my ego so much that I'm busting, like genuinely, but like. And once I go full gain, so I'm showering in the gym, and I'm like. On my way to the shower, just leaking cum everywhere because of the compliments that they're telling me how big my back is now. And then my voice is going to change. I'm going to be like, hey, yeah, dude, my deadlift is about 450 now, and I can bench easily 310, no spot. Today's a delt day, though, so you're not going to catch me.
Dude, that is the goal, right? Like,
hell yeah, dude.
Dude, just like the best thing ever is for like women to covet you and for you to deny them your essence.
That's why I like going to the strip club and then telling the ugly strippers no.
Oh man,
dude, it's so fucking cool. It's such an empowering feeling.
What? That's not what that. I mean, I don't know. That's
yeah. You can take it as how your dumbass is going to try and turn it.
No.
But to me, here I am, the belle of the ball. Everyone wants the money in my pocket, and I can look them in their ugly face and say, "You aren't pretty enough."
This is still like not past like the ceiling of the intent of strip clubs. Anyway, is to give you a simulation of what you want because you're still just getting. You're like turning down.
Well, yeah, dude, going to a strip club, I'm not, getting jacked and coming on my way to the shower. That's what I really want.
Okay.
So the strip club can't simulate that for me. Yeah. So what it can simulate is all the benefits of me being so jacked that bitches just get.
I like when I go to the strip club, I just like to hang out with a black dude, the bathroom attendant. And I'm like, brother. I like to go in there and ask him, what colognes you got, my man?
A hot towel. You got some juke?
Give me a whole pack of Big Red.
Okay, you know what? Give me some Newports.
Lots of talent out there tonight.
Dude, the last strip club I went to was a long time ago, but we went and the whole, like, the stall, the bathroom you go in, it wasn't like you can see underneath the feet. It was a complete separate room.
Was it
big
the one
enough
for your brothers?
Yeah, big enough for like 4 people to go in, and there were counters everywhere for drinks. So it's just, you go in there with your boys, rip cocaine, and go out, and then just give all your money to the fucking bodybuilder.
Like everybody does.
See, now actually, the strip club can provide my simulation of me kissing a bicep.
Imagine like you find like a woman bodybuilder, and it's like a loophole to your gym cell credo, to where like
That's what I just said.
Yeah, your marriage in the eyes of God is okay, but you don't even have to have sex.
I'm married to the pump. Yeah. I'm not married to any.
No, but you find the bodybuilder woman, and she greases you up like
the pump. I'm married to the pump. Me and her are both doing the pump. We're getting we're getting that muscle on.
Your partner's on the path of pump.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, maybe that's what I need. I need a girl with a wide back who's like into like rock climbing or something.
Yeah, it's like
except my fingers can't rock climb. Maybe not.
She paints her nails to retain just some semblance of femininity.
Shit, that's fine. Dude, it's so weird. That one girl we knew that did like the physique bodybuilding competition. And it's like they get dressed up in this crazy diamond encrusted, like rhinestone encrusted, bedazzled bikini that hardly covers their nipple and is like wedged so far into their ass, and like their outer labias are swallowing the bottom of this thing. And then they're wearing these giant high heels, and then it's like this jacked, yoked body. And you're like, why are you wearing lipstick and eyeshadow? What is this crazy prom makeup?
It's literally because like they have to, as parts of the rules of the competition.
Oh, they have to look like a woman?
Yeah, so like literally like there's like judgment on those sort of feminine
trans bodybuilders things. And go.
Abomination.
Not a complete.
I'm a man of God.
Dude, here's my thing is like if you're a trans bodybuilder, you're a woman to man bodybuilder. You're coming in here and you don't have that.
Nobody cares about woman to man transition when it comes to sports, though. Like when it comes to sports,
because we all know.
Like come on. They're not a threat.
Yeah, come
on. But however,
do you think if a man to woman bodybuilder came in and was like huge donging, like not, I mean, as big as you can if you're doing like steroids, whatever.
Freedom.
You tucking your own ass into your dick or dick in your own ass.
It's bound to have happened already.
Somewhere in this.
Yeah, like
God's great country.
Yeah, somewhere in Joe Biden's America.
Dude, somebody, what the fuck? Dude, I almost punched Colin in the fucking mouth the other day. I was riffing a joke, and I think I was just riffing yours where it's like, I don't even like pussy anymore. Pussy's gross. And he was like, oh, yeah, I think they call that, like, non-sexual, and you just, I'm like, he's like, oh, so you're, like, non-sexual. That's cool. You identify as, I'm like.
Asexual?
No. Asexual is different than this, apparently. And I looked at him, I'm like, I'm like saying a joke, right? And he's like, oh, I mean, it is what I'm like, shut the fuck up. You've been living in California too long. You're too nice to people.
Yeah. You try and like
it just threw me off.
Joke's trying to hand me a flag,
dude.
With a bunch of colors on it.
You hand me this stupid fucking children's toy. A little tarp from kindergarten class, and that's what the gays stand for. Dude, that's what I'm surprised I'm not gay, because you remember the rainbow tarp in kindergarten class? It's my favorite fucking toy, dude. Everyone had to play, and then you'd switch sides with everyone. That shit was so tight.
It's probably your favorite, because couldn't you just like crush people under it? And, like,
hell yeah, it's like Red Rover, and the teachers couldn't see.
Yeah.
Because it goes up, and then you run across, but then it's coming down. Hip check that little son of a bitch you don't like.
Someone gets caught under the tarp with you. Fucking
boy, I'll beat your ass if your sneakers don't light up. Fuck are you talking about around here? Bro. Listen up here, boy. I'm on that lace game. You still got Velcro. faggot.
Yeah, you're rocking. I need to like contact your brother or something to try and find it for me. I want to find the picture of you in the FUBU jersey. I need that picture.
Dude, I think I know where it is actually.
You gotta find it.
Sometime, if you're off this week, like in the afternoon, I think my parents are going out of town. We can go. I think it's in like.
I think I'm off Sunday and Monday.
What?
I think I'm off Sunday and Monday.
Nice. All right, we'll figure it out. Because that picture's so worth it, dude. It's so fucking gas, bro. It's fucking great.
You want to pause real quick?
Well, how far is it? What's the time on there?
010443.
Is it recorded?
Yeah. And counting.
Frank's K.